So Nikhilesh, tell me about yourself. I've asked, so I'll not get into that. Tell me about yourself. But what was the first song you learned? What was your first memory? Like, I know you hated it or you loved it.
Like any other Orthodox Brahmin family, I was sent to music classes.
Oh, okay.
I think when I was in my first grade or something. So she used to give me a chocolate or something. She was like, "Kucho Ganta." So I just used to sit, listen, come back. But then there was a point where there's this thing called Shruti box in Carnatic music, which has this pa and ma thing.
Right.
So some songs are sung in the pa thing, some songs are sung in the ma thing. So there was this time where I never used to sing then also, but then it was in the ma thing or something, and then I was like, this is wrong. This is not the way we usually sing. That's when the sir was like, "Acha inka nerpichachu." And still I started learning under pressure and all, and I was forced into a music competition. And
What age it was like?
I was in my 4th grade.
4th grade.
I was in my 4th grade. I was forced into a music competition. I sang, and I returned from school that day, very tired, mutt and all. I enter in, and there's my mom in tears. I'm like, why is she in tears? I'm like, again, mala marks dobna, idi adi. I'm scared out of my wits. Then she comes, she hugs me, and she's like, "You've won this prize." The next day I go to school, I stand in the assembly, and I have a prize in my hand. The fame that Nikhliesh never had, like their friends surrounding you and all, this thing started fascinating me. This thing really started fascinating me.
Was Geeta Karan around there?
Geeta Karan wasn't really there.
Okay.
But then yes, I mean, it started off with a pressure, but then it's pleasure now.
So why I mentioned Geeta Karan is like founder of Geetanjali School, and one school which I like the most in Hyderabad, which is like very humble, scale-rooted, grounded. He's from that school. The first day I asked which school you graduated from, because I feel like schools teach you a lot because that's where your real foundation is. So how many times like you felt like why am I into singing? Why I sing well?
Why I sing well?
Because singing well is also a problem, because you start thinking seriously about that profession. Thinking it as a passion is different, as a profession is different, because everyone is a singer here.
Okay.
That's a problem. Everyone sings, but others don't want to listen. That's a different story.
There was a time, like, I don't think I had this much maturity as before, but there was a time where there was a clash between my education and there was a clash between me singing and all. There was this point of frustration where I was like, "Asal endu paartuna?"
Yeah.
Paadapoyi unte I didn't have to choose so much. I like what Robert Frost said, the road less traveled by. I had to choose the road that was most traveled by, because that was the most easiest way to fall back on. There was a surety here. There's no surety here. There was a point when I was in my 10th grade, 11th, 12th and all. Asal inkendu vaartuna? I really didn't want to sing at a point. But then yes, the day you know where your priorities are, and the day you know that you can manage both, I think I broke the divider in between and I started walking. So that was the day.
So what do you feel about multitasking? Like, can you do that, or are you doing it well?
I think I can multitask, and that's what I'm doing as of now.
Multitasking?
Yes, really.
And today's singing profession demands multitasking, because
yes, it does.
Till you become some XYZ or whatever it is. So when I heard you for the first time, I felt you're not singing for people, you're singing for yourself.
Yes, I am.
So when you are singing for yourself, like, a lot of people train it very hard. When they train hard, the training should not be visible.
Yes, okay, yeah.
So do you take any precautions, or do you do any kind of it's a conscious thing, or it just happened for you?
Which one? Making my own music?
Yeah. There's a shortcut way to get popular by doing a cover.
I know there is, but the reason why I choose originals is because there was this small keyboard I got as a gift. And there's this song bank where you can record 5 layers and you can make your own song there. That's how it all started, and then I made my first school anthem which had some 20 views or something on YouTube. But then I went to record a cover song from a friend of mine, and everything seemed very complex then, because I thought studio, there's going to be seriousness, it's going to be difficult and all. But the moment I entered the studio, it was very simple. Half an hour, the recording's done, the next day it's on YouTube. How much did it cost me? $400. So I was like, if it all it takes is 400 rupees to make a song. It's not really that complex. So that's when I thought, and I really don't like the idea of singing another person's music when I can myself make some. The fun of releasing your own song on YouTube is something else than giving a cover or something. Because I have no restrictions. When I make my own music, like the whole road is mine. I have no speed breakers, I have nothing. So I get to make my own style of music, and people really started loving it. Where there's classical music into, there's this touch of Carnatic and all into Hindi music, and I found my circle of friends who really loved my music, and that really made me happy.
Your circle is getting increased today and after this.
I really hope it does.
It will increase even by exponential way. So, but what's like which genre you feel that you fit in the most? Because like the different genres of music. Like now you say whatever I heard a lot of fusion from you.
Yes, it's total fusion.
So you prefer, you are more comfortable in fusion kind of a thing?
Not exactly fusion, but I think the genre I'm very comfortable in is where there's a tinge of my classical music. I think that's the genre I'm really comfortable, because the song Adrishyam, it's technically future bass. Future bass is a electronic genre, but it's got classical roots there.
No, Adrishyam is on the loop. Like let's say I keep hearing every other day, the day I met you. So, but when I hear it again and again, I felt one thing like today we need more channels for people to go out, because there is a set of audience for such thing. Let's say Shekhar Kamala's movie might not be a blockbuster, but there is a set of audience for that movie. There is like every year there is a Carnatic week which happens during Ugadi Puraskaralu in Chennai. There is a set of audience for it. So do you feel such platforms can be created in Hyderabad?
They can. They actually can. I think the youth just needs, I think that classical thing is the only thing that's bothering youth, because there is so much of beauty in that. I think I just want to tap classical music the right way into the present day music, so that I really don't have to, I'm still in my comfort zone, but then I'm still pleasing all the audience there. So this is what I think we should do. Channels, yes, I think the right marketing people with you can do it.
So when can we hear you in a movie as such?
The day a producer realizes, I think the day I meet a proper producer, surely you can see me in a movie.
I know you are making some people jealous, I guess. That's the reason they're not making you sing. Yeah. Is that the reason? So maybe I can put it in this way, like if given an opportunity, like let's make a student jingle very soon. Are you up for the challenge?
100% up.
100%?
Perfect.
So your final exams are coming near, man.
Curling. Let's schedule it.
Let's schedule it well. So the other thing, here there is like a young fellow, and where's my son? He's just jumping here. So any kid, the first thing anyone responds is music. The first, you can't say like this person likes music, this person hates music. Everyone likes music. What makes you feel like the fusion is the way to go in the coming days? Because let's say I personally feel, it's my personal opinion, that anything old is gold today. Today's trend is like going back to the roots. Abhi na jao chhodkar might not be popular in those days, but that is popular today.
Today also.
So how do you want to revive the old songs, or you want to create originals only?
I would only want to create originals.
You don't want to revive the old ones?
No, because I think I'm not in a situation where if even my originals don't really succeed, I'm not losing any. I feel making a song is like an investment. Some or the other day it's going to get recognized. Because you have YouTube these days, I put on a song, it doesn't mean it's going to go. The day people really start liking my music, I think it's still going to be there. So any day, original music.
Okay. So do you want to start something like KM Conservatory or something like that in future?
Let's see where the future takes us. I really don't know.
Do you have any plans for such stuff? Maybe
yes, sure. I think
find a potential investor in me for that if you want to. Today I just wanted to poke Nikhilesh like anything. I wanted to make him feel like, okay, fine, this is like a Arnab Goswami kind of a thing. You keep on telling him. The reason is like lots of them I know personally have remained as IT engineers in Infosys and Satyams. They're great singers. The reason they didn't do multitasking well. Because if people know how to do multitasking well, most of the talents don't remain in cubicles. That's what is happening. Like most of the talents are ending up in cubicles. So I know a singer personally. I can connect with, I told him about you. He completed his master's in business administration in ISB. He works in Australia, but sings for Santosh Narayan in every movie.
Okay. Oh.
So there are chances like that. So what can we expect from you in the next 1 year before you start singing now? Yeah. What can we expect? What is the one thing which you feel like this is the one best project I have on my mind which can do an impact? Any original in the making?
There are a few originals in the making, but yes, I've never really collaborated with artists because, as you just said, two artists really cannot connect because there's this clash of things.
You didn't find your colonial cousin?
No, it's not that I really didn't want to find because I cut down things. So there is this one thing that I've always had in mind. It's about, there's this concept that I have. So it's about the festival Holi. Holi is that one festival that every religion celebrates. It's not specific to Hindu or whatever it is. So Holi is such a festival wherein I put colors on you, you go to your washroom, you wash it off, and the enjoyment is done. So the basic thing that I was trying to convey through this song is, why not the colors stay always? Why do you have to wash them off and your happiness at the same time? When with so much of enjoyment you put colors on someone, let those colors stay, not through colors, but through colors of your life. Emotion, colors of emotion. So that is one big thing that I'm trying to do with a number of artists. Okay. So that we could show everyone.
Waiting to listen to that. I think I had enough questions so that I don't want to trouble. First, I'll leave the floor to Nikhilesh. Okay. After that, there'll be a couple of requests from your audience to you. Hope you acknowledge those requests as
sure, well. If I know the songs, yes.
If you know the songs, yes, that would be great. See, the reason for doing this, frankly, we didn't want to interview Nikhilesh as Nikhilesh, but the reason is I felt lots of talents in colleges go undiscovered. Before it gets discovered, the other person accepts a defeat. And that should not happen in any talented student is our wish through FYI. Because every FYI, we are trying to bring in one student who is exceptionally talented. And he's not, because today we feel education means a degree. Literate means writing your signature or ABC well. But these are definitions. But the world needs everyone. The society needs everyone. The society needs everyone to survive. We need, tomorrow after a few years, the situation in the United States is like that. I keep telling my cousin that I have a driver. And they say, you have a driver? Because in the United States, no one has a driver. And because the profession is such thing, that's how Uber grew. Our area, we are unknowingly killing some professions because we feel that there are only few professions which should exist. Now, I was meeting a accounts guy and a company secretary guy recently. And the world is for company secretaries and chartered accountants next. Because there is a very big lack of such people. So through this platform, we wanted to take it like the real professions like this. And multitasking is another thing which people should learn in a better way. And the other thing is we have Darshan Rawals. We respect them. But we need more Nikhilesh Garnepudys also. And I hope you make Garnepudy family very proud. Because
I hope I do.
That's how the last name becomes very popular. And today Frederick is known more as Devram Party. The last name is a very powerful name. And we would love to listen to you. I would just go off the stage. The stage is all yours.
Chinna 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 navule vetakadame bratukante కొన్ని అందులోన పంచవ మిగిలుంటే ఓ నీదనే స్నేహమే నీ మనస్సు చూపురా నీడలా వీడక సాయానే నేర్పురా కష్టాలన్నీ రాని జేబే ఖాళీ కాని నడుచునులే బండి నడుచునులే దారే మారిపోని ఊరే మర్చిపోని వీడకులే శ్రమ విడవకులే తడియారే ఎదపై ముసిరేను మేఘం మనసంతా తడిసేలా కురిసే వానా మాటే వినదుగా వినదుగా వినదు వేగం దిగదుగా దిగదుగా వేగం మాటే వినదుగా వినదుగా వినదు వేగం 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 మాటే వినదుగా 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 వేగం దిగదుగా దిగదుగా వేగం మాటే వినదుగా వినదుగా వినదు వేగం వేగం